Hi, it's Amy with Fire Suppression Solutions, and today I'm talking inside a lithium-ion battery, and these are all the cells that are available. Part of what I want to talk about today is a little about lithium-ion battery safety, how to handle batteries, and what can cause problems with lithium-ion batteries, which could start fires, which are very difficult to extinguish, and we'll talk a little bit about that. So let's start with lithium-ion. What is a lithium-ion battery? It is rechargeable devices like cell phones, laptops, scooters. Those types of things that have the rechargeable device, they can have few cells to many cells, depending on the size of the battery. And there are more and more of them every day, and they are everywhere. So lithium-ion batteries are safe as long as they're charged appropriately. You have to make sure that you have the right charger, so it's giving the right power, to that particular battery. So when we're charging a device, we're basically inflating a balloon. So putting air into the balloon is putting energy into the battery. And then when we're utilizing it, we are deflating the balloon. So taking the energy out of it and deflating it. So we go through this process over and over and over again. If you think about how many times you charge your cell phone. So what makes things unsafe, and how does a battery end up catching on fire or going into thermal runaway? Well, things like overcharging a battery makes it a red balloon, so it gets too hot. And when something gets too hot, what happens to it, especially a balloon? It pops. So just like a cell in a lithium-ion battery can explode if it gets too hot. Other things that would end up creating a problem with a lithium-ion battery can be if it gets damaged. So if it gets hit with a hammer, if it's in a car accident, something like that can cause it to pop, explode, catch on fire, those types of things. So when it is, going into having too much heat and being overcharged, that's what we call thermal runaway. And thermal runaway, the basic definition, is really that the cell is heating too quickly and can't dissipate enough of the heat quickly enough, so it keeps getting hotter and hotter and hotter. And as you can see, a lot of these cells are so close together that once one starts on fire, it's easy for them to go to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. It's a very difficult fire to extinguish. As a matter of fact, your regular fire extinguisher will not work on a lithium-ion battery fire. The traditional firefighting methods don't work with lithium-ion because they produce their own oxygen. And a lot of your traditional firefighting methods are removing the oxygen. But if it's producing its own oxygen, it just keeps going. So that's the challenge. And there's also a toxic gas that's released from these lithium-ion batteries being on fire. So it's important that you understand that it's not something you want to breathe in. It's not something that's going to be extinguished quickly unless you have the right type of fire extinguisher. At Fire Suppression, we have the Stay Safe All-in-One, and this is our lithium-ion battery fire extinguisher. It also does 9 other types of fires, but it's great for lithium-ion. It does not remove the oxygen. It dissipates the heat. And as we know, as we just learned, heat is a lot of the issue with lithium-ion batteries. So if you're interested in finding out more information, please either follow us on Facebook at Fire Suppression Solutions. You can check out our website, firess.us, or call our office 262-777-8700. Thank you.